Hi, this is Stacia, and I'm about to play a training game on chess.com. I've lost my last couple, so hoping to have a better game, but I just finished some calculation training for about an hour. And hey, let's reward myself by playing a 15-10 game with you guys. All right, so here we go. Let's see who we get. As long as they're 1600 or higher, I will accept. Ooh, 1875. All right, well, here we go. So I have to watch my time. That's one of the main things that hurts me in these games. Looks like we're facing a French defense. I would definitely expect d5, although sometimes people play this. Okay, I'm going to play the Terrace variation, knight to d2. This is my repertoire against this. And this is the open Terrace, and I go knight f3. Now if they take here, I will take here. Okay, and I'm pretty sure for a long time I didn't know what to do against this move, but I'm pretty sure I should take the pawn and then pin the knight. And there's some issues with the open e-file, so I think we'll try that. If they take with a queen, I probably have bishop c4. So let's do this. They did take with the queen. All right, so I'm out of book. Oh, they said good luck. I'll just put you two. Bishop c4. Looks like I should. If the queen goes to h5, do I really care? I don't think I should care. All right, I'm going to do this. I think the queen should step back, sometimes all the way to d8, maybe d6. Yeah. Okay, so here, I feel like I could actually take this if I want to. It just forces the queen to move again. I could also castle. Actually, if I castle, I think he could take here, right? He might be able to do that. Seems a little bit greedy, but he might get away with it. So I'm going to take, and I think castle next. My bishop is guarded by the knight. I will have to do something. I might play queen e2 to guard the bishop and allow my knight to move again. All right, so I want to castle. What do we think he will do? Probably knight f6. And then I'm really thinking about queen e2 there. Okay, let's castle. Knight f6. Now I thought, I want to play this move, but it would drop the bishop. So queen e2, defend it. Is there anything else? I'm actually just curious if I could play something like this, like allow the capture, take, check here. Do I have anything crazy? I don't think so. I don't see anything. So let's play queen e2, I think. Queen e2, if knight here, I take it with a knight. I should be okay. So maybe knight b3 next. Let's keep that queen running away from us, wasting time. I kind of like my position already. I feel like he might have misplayed this a little bit, but we'll see. Um, okay, bishop to e7, he wants to castle. So knight b3, and then what? Where's the queen gonna go? Maybe b6? Well, if b6, I already like bishop e3. And if he goes somewhere else, maybe rook d1. So I think this move might be good. He might go queen h5. He might go, yeah. Wow, I'm already behind on the clock, but what else is new? I think it's just my nature to try to find like the perfect move. Because I can play 3-minute blitz. I swear that I can. I'm not that great at it though. Okay, that does pin my knight. So I think this is maybe a threat, this move. So should I guard against that? Do I care? I might care a little bit. Hits the bishop, hits the knight. Maybe I could just pin the knight. No, I don't think so. Maybe just bishop d3. No, doesn't help. Okay, maybe rook e1. I kind of hate to play that, but guards the queen. Rook e1, knight here. I could take it, right? Okay, let's try to go a little faster. I'm falling way behind on the clock. Okay, he castled. Could try bishop g5. Not sure what I'm trying to do with that move though. I just want to get my other rook to the center. Maybe just bishop f4. It's a very nice diagonal for the bishop. He might try to go b6. So do I want to do something with against that? I don't think so. If he wants to go b6, he can. So let's take note of that. It's currently defended by the knight. Yeah, he wants to go b5, bishop b7. So, I think bishop d3 is fine. I don't feel like I really have an edge here, though. So I probably need to play something like c4. Like if b5, should I just play c4? Takes. Should definitely get a rook on the D file. I wonder if that's going to be a move. Because if here, could take. Can we play against this knight somehow? Because, like, I know he wants to move his pawn. Then the knight will be hanging. So I wonder if I could do this. But then he might just go bishop d7 in that case. Oh, but then I play rook d1. But then he brings a rook over. So I guess I just need to improve my position. So moves like h3, c4 come to mind. I could try to play against h7, but I feel like with the queen here defending it, I don't think I'm going to be successful. In fact, I should probably watch out for this. Why haven't I been looking at knight g5? Or knight g4 rather. I guess for now it doesn't do anything. I guess he wants my bishop. Should I allow this? Probably will. h3, knight takes, queen takes. There is rook here. Yeah, I don't like that much for me. If rook d1, he takes the pawn. I don't like that either. And if I go here, he takes it. If I go here, he goes bishop b, or he goes b5. So what about knight here? Discovery on the queen. If he trades queens, I can take with that bishop. But then this isn't covered anymore. So yeah, I don't know. Probably I have to. Can I go rook d1 and let him do this? Like, will the knight get trapped? Let's see. If he goes in there and I go here, I'm threatening to trap the knight there. He probably has h5. No, it doesn't work. So I actually think I will play this. I hope it's right. Now if he takes, I can take with a rook. Might be a little bit better. Don't really want to isolate my pawn. I don't really want to lose the two bishops either, but I didn't see a way out of it really. So if he takes here, I was thinking c3. Because that takes away the escape square. And then I'd be threatening rook a1. So I don't think he can take on a2. This is definitely a move I want to get in. Okay, so he did take the bishop. All right, so I think I'll just take with a rook. Nothing to think about here. doubling on the d file makes some sense. I might even play this because I don't really want him to have the 2 bishops either. And I think that will take his good bishop away, force a trade. So I might play that. Because this way pinning doesn't excite me exactly. H6 here. You might even be able to do this. Oops, not that far. So I'm behind on the clock, but I have 8 minutes and the opening phase is complete. So now we're doing early middle game. So he might go b5. Now can I attack that rook if he does that? That would be nice, but I don't see a way. Like, let's say b5. Maybe I can play this move. If takes, takes. I am moving my rook again, but it takes away that bishop. He could try bishop d7, I suppose. I think I'd probably definitely go there. So. And if he takes the queen, I would take back. Yeah, so one thing, I want to double, but that would undefend my queen again and pin the knight. Actually, that's not, it would pin the knight, but the knight would be defended by this rook. I don't think my knight is good here anymore. Would be nice to get him improved somehow. So one nice thing is I wouldn't mind him being here, but obviously this bishop's guarding. So again, makes me think maybe that's a good idea. But I could try this. But then where's my knight going? He has nowhere good at all. Should I try this? So, I mean, this feels like a fairly sterile position right now, so I think I should just find like improving moves and watch out for tricks that watch out for tempo moves by my opponent. Captures, attacks. This is definitely a potential thing. All right, so I mean, I'm sure he saw that I can attack the knight. He's probably planning this move. So what if I do this right now? You know, he can always put the knight right here too. But then I have c4. Why does this feel like a weak move to me? It just does. All right, well, maybe this. Let's say this. If he trades queens, I have to take. And then maybe he defends his bishop. Kind of like it, though. So what can he do? He can take my queen if he wants. If bishop here, I take it. Oh, he has this. Luckily, I have c4. I just saw that now. Gotta watch out. I should see that ahead of time, but that's okay. Yeah, I had to take the queen because this isn't really a tempo move. So he would retreat his queen. Oh, I guess I have this covered. Wait, no. This one? This one's c4, I guess. Yeah, I do have c4. Now, I'm threatening to take that. I would expect a rook to come over. So if a rook defends, do we take? I think we do. Because, like, if rook takes and I take and he takes with a knight, I pin it. And then maybe I have this. So it actually looks kind of bad for him. And if rook over takes, rook takes, knight takes. Slightly better for me. Okay, so I've got to play c4. I don't see another move. Right? Only defense. Well, at least I saw it before it happened. Sometimes moves like that, like, happen on the board, and I'm like, oh no. And then I lose the exchange. But not here. I saw it a little bit before that. Now, how do I continue? You know, his bishop's actually really awkward now, isn't it? He probably shouldn't have played that move. Because maybe he didn't see c4. He probably has to go here. I'm not going to take a draw. It's a draw against an 1800, though. Should I take it? Could draw this 1800, grab some rating points, and play another game. God, that's not the way you should play chess, but I could try it. I think I'm going to be lame, you guys. I'm going to be lame. I took it. 3 rating points. Yay. Yeah, that was probably not... Okay, I'm a little disappointed in myself, but... Let's have a look at this, and then I am going to play another one, so... Because, like, I like my position. I think I'm a little better. I don't know how much better. Looks like I'm playing a teenager. Some of these teenagers are so good, though. Like, we held a tournament this Saturday, and, like, the top player was 2,500. Then, like, there was, like, basically 2 FMs. Well, let me put it this way. There's, like, 6 candidate masters. Or not candidate masters. 6 titled players. And they're all teenagers. And they're all just from my state of Ohio. So yeah, you can't take teenagers lightly. They're often stronger than everybody. All right, so let's look at this really quick before I start a new game. Engine off, self-analysis on. Okay, so let's first do this. Okay, so I face the French. It says we both made one inaccuracy. So it was just even. Yeah, in fact, look at the end. It was just even. I'm glad I took the draw then, because I was lower on, was I lower on time? I think he was, but it's not like I had an advantage. If I did have an advantage, yeah, I don't know. Actually, I think my coaches would yell at me for taking that draw, and rightfully so. But I've been on a losing streak, so cut me a break. All right, so I think that Queen D6 is maybe a mistake due to D takes C5. So let's see if that's true. Bishop C4 is likely the best move. Are we in theory? Yeah, Bishop C4. Yeah, and if you notice, it looks like Queen D8's the main move, because you don't want to allow this with tempo. I don't think that's... Like, now he could actually take back with the bishop, so I wouldn't even take, I don't think. Although that is the main move. All right, so instead in the game, let's see if Queen D6 is a little bit of a mistake. Oh, knight E4. I didn't even think about knight E4. But that's something that would have been nice to see. Knight to E4. It unclogs my development scheme and gains another tempo on the queen, and maybe guards that again, so that I could take and nothing takes it back. So it kind of wins a pawn. So that's why knight E4 is good. You know, I'm always hesitant to play moves like this. I didn't even see this one, because, you know, you should develop and castle in the opening. But sometimes you can. Sometimes these moves are more precise. In this case, it wins a pawn. But here the queen has to move again. Castles. Knight F6. Now I thought I need to defend my bishop. So let's see what the computer says about this. A3 is pretty interesting. Stopping this knight from coming in later. Remember, it comes there. But also giving me a square for the bishop. A3 just feels so slow that I usually don't play moves like that unless I have to. Does it not like Queen E2? It also likes C3. So just taking squares away from the knight. Maybe we're going to put our knight here. And it also likes rook to E1. So it must not like Queen E2. Oh, Queen E2 looks fine though. Yeah, it's fine. All right, so Bishop E7. Knight B3. Computer doesn't like this. So again, it likes B3, C3, B3. I would never play that. Like, usually B3 is a bad idea because you're taking a square away from your bishop. So like immediately B5 comes to mind. But I guess I go here and all is well with the world. So that's surprising that that's the top move. B3 also stops me from playing knight B3. So I don't know about all that. But apparently the bishop does belong here. Okay, so this is, I think this is maybe not as good because the knight on B3 is often not well placed. And he's only well placed if he can come like to this square or maybe here. And if he can't, then Usually he's not well placed, and I think that's kind of the case in this game. Queen h5, rook e1. Castles, let's turn the engine back off. Okay, he's going to play b5, so I thought I should go bishop d3. I bet you the computer loves it. Of course it doesn't. a4. Stopping b5. Gaining a little space, too. Forever giving up this square, though. It's surprising that's this top move. Also, knight e5 right here. Knight e5. I guess we're kind of threatening to give black an isolated pawn. If he trades queens, we take with the bishop here. Because the bishop doesn't belong here anymore due to b5. And it can't retreat, so it actually does want to be here. And then if they take, we take with a bishop, so that's fine. Okay. So I guess we can play this move. And it says black should play knight b4. Yeah, so... So a6, I played here. So wow, at this point, black's equal. Although I did kind of have that sense during the game. Yeah, and he played this. So is that the best move? It is. It makes sense. I think it's a good move. He's going to take away my two bishops. I thought about playing... I mean, can I save my bishop? I don't think so. Yeah, I shouldn't save it. Rook ad1, best move. Okay, so that's good to see because I saw that he can't really take this. I was going to play c3. Yeah, and it's the engine top move, so that's cool. c3, and now I'm going to come back and collect the knight. I don't think there's a way out of it. Knight d5, attack the bishop. I would move it. And then it's coming. Yeah, bishop f6, rook a1, I thought. Computer disagrees. So what is it doing? Wow. Do you see what the computer did? I think they're going to fork my two rooks. I think that's what this is. So like, let's say I did this. They could take, I think. And if I take... So bishop f6, nice move. I guess white's still better after that, but still, what a cool resource. So he saw he shouldn't take that, so he took the bishop, took with the rook. Okay, bishop here. Now I played this move. I guess knight b d4 is better. Yeah, I didn't know about that. Like, I guess it puts the knight in the center and it guards against that thing. So I played this, trade here. Yep, c4 is the only move, which I thought, and then he went here. Okay. And he offered a draw when he was slightly better. You wouldn't expect that from an 1800, would you? Yeah, but my intuition was I didn't think I was going to win this game. And that's really why I took the draw. I would rather play more like a warrior and be fearless. But I was kind of interested to analyze the opening as well. So, hey, we'll bag the 3 rating points. And I'm going to play another one, so stay tuned.